So let's get some practice with our first anomaly. We're looking at action sentences in which the doer is coming before the action.
Okay.
So remember, if you see a word with a doer label coming before the action or a sentence starter fragment coming before the action, that's your doer.
All right.
Okay, so number 1. قَوْمٌ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِهِ آلِهَةً.
All right, so this is an action sentence because اتخذوا is an action.
Good.
It's a past tense action with the doer, they.
Good.
And then going back to the beginning of the sentence, قوم is general, that is specific. So that's a possessive. And then skipping over the action, min duni he. So min duni was TLDR word. And then the he is its noun.
Good.
And then he is not related to aliha because it's specific followed by general. So
Good.
we have a break there. And then sorting everything. قومنا is doer, has a doer label. It's coming before the action. And then min dunihi is a TLDR phrase. And then alihatan is receiver because it has the receiver label.
Receiver label. Good. And then we said قَوْمُنَا, we already said our doer has a possessive in it. And then anything inside the receiver?
No.
No. Okay, let's go for a translation.
Okay, so our people.
Starting with the doer.
And then our action, اتخذوا took.
And
then our receiver, gods.
Or deities, gods or deities.
Min dunihi, other than him.
Good. Other than him. From context, we know him makes more sense than it.
Yeah.
And then our doer is coming before action, so we want to capture that as well.
Emphasize our people.
Yeah.
Our people are the ones who, or just our people underlined.
Good. Okay, number 2. قالوا أأنت فعلت هذا بآلهتنا يا إبراهيم. A bit going on here.
Alright, so قالوا. So this is an action sentence.
Good.
Because we have قال. And so قالوا is our action, past tense. They. And then قال we know always is followed by a quote.
Good. So where does our quote start?
With أنت, just right after, because there's no doer, outside doer. And so our quote is also an action sentence because فعلت is an action,
Good.
past tense.
Good.
And then أنت, the two. So anta is the word.
Anta is the word.
And then the a is a question word, right?
Good.
So we're gonna ignore the question word, and then I guess anta is just one word. It's not a fragment. And then skipping over our action, hada and be are not connected because it's there's always a break before TLDR.
Right.
And then bi alihati is TLDR and it's noun.
Good.
Alihati is general, na is specific, and so that's possessive.
Good.
So that all goes together. And then ya Ibrahim, it says here that ya does not get a label, so I guess we just ignore ya Ibrahim.
Yeah, you don't have to label that.
And then sorting everything. Anta is a word coming before our action.
Right.
So it's going to be our doer. Okay, and then hada, I'm guessing is receiver because we already have doer.
Yeah, you have doer, and then you have action. What's left for hada is receiver.
And then bi alihatina is TLDR.
Right, it's TLDR. Good. That was a bit of a toughie, but we have our doer and our receiver. Nothing inside them. Anything inside the TLDR? We said.
It's a possessive.
Yeah, there's a possessive there. Okay, let's translate. So قالوا, we'll start with.
They said,
and then our quote starts. What did they say?
Anta, did you?
Good, because as a question word, so did, that'll be our question word. Anta is you. Then فعلت.
Do.
Good, did you do?
Hada, this. Did you do this?
Good, did you do this?
Do this to our gods.
Good, and we're naturalizing be to. So to our gods, that's a possessive. Yeah, Ibrahim is?
Oh, Ibrahim.
Oh, Ibrahim.
And then so we have to include emphasis in our translation. So would we say, did you underline?
Yeah.
Was it you who did this to our gods?
Or we could say, are you the one who did this? Right.
Okay.
Good. Okay, number 3. أنزله بعلمه والملائكة يشهدون.
Okay, so أنزل is an action, أنزل, the first sentence is an action sentence because of أنزل, which is a past tense.
Okay.
هو, or he. And then the who is an attached pronoun, so that's going to be receiver.
Good.
And then B, علمي is TLDR and it's noun. علمي is general, he is specific, so that's possessive. And then the little sign up there tells us that it's a new sentence.
Good.
وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ يَشْهَدُونَ. This is also an action sentence because يشهدون is an action. It's a present tense action because we have ya at the beginning and una at the end. And then going back to the beginning of the sentence, al-malaikatu is a word, a noun with a doer label coming before the action, so that's our doer.
Good. So in our TLDR phrase, we had a possessive, so that takes care of fragments, and let's translate.
Okay, so I'm guessing he sent it down with his knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what makes most sense in terms of, because there are 3 huwa pronouns. And that's just the one that makes most sense in terms of configuration.
Yeah, we wouldn't say he sent him down or it sent him down, right? He sent it down.
Like Allah sent it, meaning the book, down with his knowledge.
Yep.
And then وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ يَشْهَدُونَ, and the angels testify or bear witness. Oh, testify, yeah, right there.
Yeah, the angels testify, and then
the angels are the ones who testify.
Yeah.
Because the doer is coming before the action.
Good. Okay. إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَمَلَائِكَتَهُ يُصَلُّونَ عَلَى النَّبِيِّ.
Alright, so this is an action sentence because يُصَلُّونَ is an action.
Good, even though it's buried a bit deep in there.
Yeah. But still you have ya at the beginning, una at the end. So that tells us present tense action. And then going back to the beginning of the sentence, inna is a sentence starter, and the word Allah is its noun.
Good.
And then wa is a connector, so it's connecting it back to the what came before it.
Okay.
And then malaika is general and hu is specific, so we also have a possessive there.
Okay.
And skipping over the action, ala nabi is a TLDR and it's noun.
Good, TLDR and it's noun, and now sorting the parts.
And then so because we have a sentence starter fragment coming before our action, that's going to be our doer.
Good.
And then ala nabi is just TLDR.
So inside our doer, we said we already have a sentence starter. And we also have one more thing you mentioned, possessive. Okay. Translation.
So certainly Allah and his angels so Salah is to send their salutations to the Prophet.
Certainly Allah and his angels. Good.
Or I guess you'd have that emphasis there too, because the doer is coming before. Allah and his angels are the ones who send salutations to the Prophet.
Good. We could say are the ones who, or just emphasize it, underline it, bold it. Okay, last one. Number 5. إِنَّا أَرْسَلْنَا نُوحًا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ. Alright,
this is an action sentence because أَرْسَلْنَا is an action.
Good.
Past tense, has a past tense indicator. And then beginning inna is inna plus the pronoun na.
Yeah, good.
So it's a sentence starter fragment.
Inna plus na.
And then skipping over action, nuhan is not related to ila because it's before, there's always a break before TLDR phrase. Ila is related to qawmi because it's TLDR and it's noun. Qawmi is general, he is specific, so that's a possessive.
Good, that's a possessive. So sort.
Inna, because it's a sentence starter fragment coming before action, we're going to say that's our doer.
Good.
And then nuhan has a receiver label, so we're going to say that's our receiver.
Good.
And then ila qawmihi was TLDR.
Yeah, and that TLDR phrase also had a possessive. And then we said that our doer was a sentence starter. So translation.
So no doubt, or certainly, we sent Nuh to his people, or we are the ones who sent Nuh to his people, to include the emphasis there.
Good.